Okay, so here's the gaming section. Got a few consoles, Wii's, Xbox 360, couple of PS1s, a GameCube, it's a screen for a PlayStation 1, and then 3 N64s. Also got a variety of games, Wii, PS1, PS2, Wii U, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Nintendo DS, and Dreamcast as well. And then here we've got just a few random bits. Britain's Got Talent buzzer, which we picked up for 50p. Okay. There we go. Couple of photo frames, Disney ones, and then a few games needing testing. Got a Wally the other day as well, which is working, which is good. Paid £1 for that, I think. A few batteries, camera, dog collar, a Wii motion sensor, which is a black one, so we're selling it separate. And then we've got a Trotters Independent trade-in, remote control car, and some discs. Then onto our shrine, a collection of our personal items that we've been collecting. And then we've got a Harry Potter binder, which has been listed for about 2 months with 8 watches or something ridiculous at 15.
20.
20 is it? Yeah, but no one seems to be having it. It'll go eventually, I'm sure. DVDs and stuff. Then a few Polly Pocket bits. There's this ashtray which we got in a auction the other day with some Wii stuff. It was randomly at the bottom. I think it's cast steel. It says Residence Valben. I think it's like Versailles, Luxembourg, something like that. But any information on that, greatly appreciated. As well as this hat. C or G Baumann, sounds German, and I think this is the German and Polish flag. Although thinking about it, it could be the Luxembourg flag, which makes sense with the ashtray. Anyway, it's a side cap, so any information would be greatly appreciated. If not, we'll probably put it up for auction and see what happens. Then our mug collection, got a couple of mugs, Disney mugs, PG Tips. Used to be Nestle and Cadbury mugs, stuff like that, but we have changed our mind on those now. Didn't seem to be getting the margins. Then we've got, this is kind of the stuff to go out the door, 7-day auctions, which are all packaged ready to go here. Up here we've got some mega blocks, probably a couple of kilograms that I sorted out today from bundles, and a Lego Vikings chess, which unfortunately is missing a couple of figures, but gonna list this either on eBay or maybe on a Lego Facebook page, see if someone wants it. Paid £10 for that. It's quite a nice thing. Then it's just, yeah, up here on the top we've got boxes with various things, Nerf magazines, Shrek magnets, and board game spares, void fill for our boxes, packaging supplies. Then we've got Mario Karts. As you can see, there's 6 Mario Kart games in there, and must be about 15 wheels. So I mean, they're looking at good money on those. Duplo figures up there, and then paper and like labels for FBA and stuff. Then up here we've got Lego. These 3 boxes are unsorted, and then we've got a couple of things that are listed, ready to go as well. And then on the desk, got our printer, pens, tape gun, which we don't know how to work, so still doing it manually. There's my iPad and a wireless keyboard. Picked this up for £5, so it was new at the time. It's a Polaroid, that's the one. Scales, just the PlayStation 2 to test those games, and a few bits and bobs. Then down here we've got packing supplies in there, as well as behind up there got packing supplies as well, tape, boxes, jiffy bags, etc. In here we've got Game Boy Color box, which we picked up the other day, a couple 3DS's, Maju 3 camera, a couple Game Boys, DS's, Game Boy and DS games, and yeah, another couple Game Boys. Managed to get pretty much everything pictured today, so should be listed soon, which is great news. Close that in a sec. Christ. There we go. Tech deck, got a few of these, and the bucket soldiers from Toy Story, not complete, but I need to count those out and go through that. And then down here we've got loads of wrestling figures. Unfortunately only one is Mattel, so thinking of bundling the rest up. Got a John Cena here, but as you can see it's a Jax, which isn't as good as can be. And then just a couple, I think these are Charlie's brothers, but we're going to sell them for him. Just a couple, are they Power Rangers?
Yeah.
And right. Transformers, I think. Staying down here, we've got a couple of phones. Got the Winnie the Pooh phone and the Darth Vader phone. They need testing. And we've also got a few mugs, which is coming up. We're going to be doing a video testing how packaging your mugs will affect the breakage and damages, etc. So that should be interesting. Then obviously, as it was the first attempt at tidying, it's a bit all over the place still, but as you will see, it's a lot better than it was. So a few things picked up from the auction the other day, still in the bag, need to research and stuff like that. Then we've got our plushes in here, as well as a Nerf gun there, the Stampede. Then down there we've got some Pac-Man headphones which we picked up the other day. More packing supplies, paper and wrap and that sort of thing. Harry Potter books, literally this filled mostly hardbacks and a few paperbacks. Then that box there, it's 130 litre, which we've just filled with board games, books, that sort of thing, saving for Q4. Then over the back's a bit of a mess. A lot of it is just covering up other stuff which is being stored in the garage, but again a lot better than it was earlier. Then up the top there we've got some Danger Mouse plushes which we picked up in January. I think they were £2 each and they're selling for £11 on eBay, but we are slowly but surely chipping away at that. We've got our money back, I'd say, but it's a case of getting it, very slow sellers should I say. Then we've got some Coca-Cola glasses which do tend to sell well, especially in the summer. It's kind of a barbecue thing. The Coke cans one especially, we done very well last year, which seems weird to say last year, but it was last year. We're getting good money for them, and you pick them up for 20p, 50p from the boot sale, so that's great. Then we've got our kind of box stuff. Picked up a Walking Dead Monopoly the other day for £1 or something, and all the contents is sealed, so we're going to shoot high, about 20-25 for that. Then just a few box stuff, down to Disney Infinities and Lego Star Wars Jango Fett's, which we talk a lot about that in a video that we'll post after this, but we've got it for FBA. Then down there we've got a Slinky and Buzz Lightyear toys from Toy Story, and a Jaws, kind of like a Big Mouth Billy Bass sort of thing. And then also we've got the 50 or so Disney books with holders. And then down there is books. We've got just some Lemony Snicket books, Warhammer guides, and a Beatrix Potter manual, which we sold on FBA for £30. And we've got a few watches at $28.99 on eBay. So we had two of those. Then down here is our clothes and bags sort of thing. ideally, I'll show you in a sec where the clothes want to be, but we need some coat hangers. We've got a Harley Davidson motorcycles bag, like a duffel bag from a charity shop. Might be a bit of a slow seller, but should be good money in that. Then we've got an M&M's World, kind of like a over the shoulder rucksack kind of thing. Official M&M's merchandise. A Harry Potter suitcase. And then tons and tons of designer clothes, coats, jackets, all sorts, Levi's, and this, which has seen better days, but it definitely needs a wash. But if it washes up well, it's good money. In that, it's the Walt Disney World, and Charlie went to Disney recently with his girlfriend, picked a similar one. I think you got the Pluto, was it?
Goofy.
You got the Goofy.
That's
this is
Pluto.
Pluto, yeah. And you got its tags listed at $49.99. You've had a lot of interest, but not quite the right offer yet, have you?
No.
A lot of low balls.
A 1 penny offer.
Which was worth accepting. Then we've got shoes and like football boots, that sort of thing. Got kind of like a few cookie jars and bowls and that sort of thing dotted around. The Namco here. This is quite nice. Got this the other day. It's a eel butter dish. It's Disney Store official product, so that should get good money once it's listed, of course. Then we've got a Harrods bag picked up the other day, but then it's kind of like a lot of personal stuff. Makes it sound like it's really deep, but no. Canon, Sharp, these weed control fabric, beautiful garden. Doesn't look like much. I think they're 50p each, were they?
Yeah.
But selling them £8, £9, is it?
Yeah, around that.
Sold a few of those, so slow sellers again though. Then we are on to Warhammer. We've got a massive Warhammer lot. Must have been 6 months ago now,
Yeah,
maybe
6
more.
months plus. Yeah.
Paid £100 and that. I think we've done quite well, haven't we? I think it was very slow selling. It wasn't as good as thought because a lot of it wasn't in the boxes, sort of thing. So with our limited knowledge, we've had to sort through it. But this is kind of like the last of it, which we've got boxed. Should need to auction it. Will get good money, I think. A couple of things like some Kellogg's figures, which are listed. A Scuba Dooba money box, which is Scooby-Doo's real name if you didn't already know. And then some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Need to sort through, check if they're real and stuff like that. But they were £2 at the boot sale for a massive tin. A few months ago now. Was it last season?
Yeah.
Jesus, that was a long time ago. And then Kodak Easy Share, Vivitar camera. I knew I'd seen Vivitar before.
Yeah.
Got a Vivitar camera off of out of the Asda Toxic sale the other day, so that's good. This is where we want to do the clothes. We've got a rail under here, which I didn't realise. So hopefully the plan is to hang a lot of the clothes up there. But in here for now, behind the boot sale table, is got a load of Skylanders. I'm sure you've seen the Wii U haul. If you haven't, check it out. It's the first video we've done. Massive Wii U score, but we have not touched the Skylanders yet. So I think we're going to auction them off. And there's about 50 figures in total, isn't there?
Yeah.
In there, a couple of games and the port and stuff. No idea what's in there.
Lego wheels.
Lego wheels, there you go. This is the Disney Infinity leftover. A few figs in there. And then we've got Beast Quest 1 to 36 down there. There we've got our Lego minifigures, all sorted into tubs. Need to list these, but they are a pain to sort out, and it's not exactly the kind of thing you want to do after a 12-hour day, is it really? This, which I was going to throw away, this picked up, must have been in like a car boot lot or something like that, or it's my great uncle's because we cleared out his house. But anyway, didn't think much of it at all, was going to bin it or charity shop it or something, but my girlfriend took a fancy to it because she likes the patterns and stuff, so out of interest, just search on eBay grey shot quartz clock, and it's going for this. Is what I've seen this one sell for 25 quid. So I mean, I don't think it's working. Might have to check the battery, however you do that. But it is, yeah, grey shot pottery porcelain. I think that's a stain, but anyway, worth looking out for, that sort of thing. It's quite quirky and unique, very in at the moment, shabby chic. Then down here we've got loads of Xerox A5 paper, 500 sheets. I think we must have got 18, 19 packs of it for about £25 at the boot sale last season. Pretty slow sellers, I must say. I thought it would be better than it was, but it's restricted on Amazon, so having to stick that on eBay, and it's not great. There is our Sholly, which we've used at precisely half of a boot sale, the one that we bought it at, and decided it wasn't for us. We're backpacks and bag for life kind of guys, I think. So that is going to be listed on eBay. Then we've got some Corona buckets. I'll get it out, it's quite nice. Paid. Someone's selling them £1 each at the boot sale.
And we actually know that they're a reseller.
Yeah, so was quite confused at that. £1 each. There was 18 or 19. I said, would you take 15? And he said yes. And sold 2 for £18.
Yeah, and that went GSP.
GSP. And then saw him again the next week at the boot sale with another stack. So I don't quite know what about that or anything, but maybe if they sell more, then might get some more. Got the bubble wrap here, and then this is our kind of like controllers. So we've got N64 in here and a VHS controller, remote, sorry. Then a few like adapters and that sort of thing. Then down here we've got PS1. That mouse is good, isn't it?
Yeah, 20 quid.
20 quid.
15, 20.
A couple controllers, Buzz, and DS controllers, chargers, sorry.
Been a long day.
It has been a very long day. Then our Wii box, quite a few Wii controllers. These are good, about £15 FBA,
Yeah.
but eBay, not sure really. But we're gonna do them on eBay because they're not like
Amazing
really good
condition.
like little this sort of thing, sticker stains and stuff. And then finally, Xbox, couple remotes, microphones. Jeez. Got finally the Xbox. We've got some Xbox microphones. Seen it, which we showed in a recent haul video, and the 4 controllers. Xbox power packs, Wii thing, which should be in there, and a EA Sports controller, which picked up at auction the other day. Hopefully that's quite good. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this. We're feeling pretty tired at the moment, but I'm sure tomorrow it'll actually sink in how much we've done in a day.
And how many listings that we have to do.
Yeah, I think you've done about 600 pictures.
600, 700 photos.
So that hopefully that'll equate to about 300 listings. So that is great, and will be a great boost for us. So again, thanks guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.